Okay, shaving aficionados, are you feeling sleek tonight? Because tonight we're looking at the Pearl Sleek. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It's Saturday night, and well, I've got the Pearl Sleek version 2 came in. Let's go straight to it. Came in. It's in the exact same box. Now the head design was changed a little bit, but the picture has not changed at all. It is the exact same box, same details, everything. Now Pearl had told me that they were sending me just the razor without the stand and without the blades. No. Did they say without the blades? Well, they said without the stand. It may have had blades with it. But there was a mix up and they did send me one with a stand. So now I've got 2 of them with stands, but these are already spoken for. I'm giving these away. So, I'm just going to, this one I've already used, version 1. Version 2, I haven't shaved with it yet. I'm going to do a couple shaves with it, just to, see if there's anything that I need to report about it, if it's any different from that one. And then we'll, get it on its way, get it out the door. I'm trying to give away all the stuff that these companies give me. So, Sleek version 2, version 1. Now, in version 1, if you'll remember, some of the complaints that we were getting were that the blade was pushing back when you were shaving. Now, that did happen on mine. And I did point it out. I showed a black and white clip of the day before my video where the blade had slipped back. And let me tell you that on the side of the box, it says, secure the razor closed by twisting the bottom of the handle counterclockwise until finger tight. It specifically says finger tight. So for me, that means, you lock it down and that's it. It's finger tight. When I locked it down finger tight, the blade slipped. But if I gave it a little more muscle and really tightened it down, the blade would not slip. And I said you shouldn't have to do that. So that is something that Pearl needs to work on. Now, I was receiving pictures from people showing that the head plate was not resting flat on the base plate. Well, mine does. There are no gaps there. Okay? There's no gap. It's completely flush, okay? There's no gaps on the side. So mine did not have those issues. Another issue that I heard about was the magnet sticking up above the base plate. Not flush. Well, mine's flush. And if it's sticking up, it's barely sticking up. My fingernail is not catching it. Okay, it's kind of smacking it, but it's not so high up that it's in the way. But I did see pictures of ones where that magnet was sticking up pretty high. I also saw ones where the base plate had kind of like a ridge on the inside of it. Mine does not have that. Okay. The fit and finish of this one is fine. The head is very fidgety. I do not like this design at all. It feels weird. You got to hold it, you got to get it like this. And even when you're turning it, you got to be careful for your fingers not to hit the blade, because when your fingers hit the blade, it'll knock it out of place. So it's one of these things where you got to work with it and figure out how to get the head on. And once you get it, it works. Okay. That was mine. Like I said, a lot of people got some bad ones. I saw pictures. So that's that. Okay. Sleek 2 has come in. I got this about 3 weeks ago, actually, 4 weeks ago. And I've been sitting on it, waiting for people to start doing reviews on it. Because I wanted to see what they were saying, what kind of problems they had. Because, once again, no gaps on mine. There are no gaps on there. This is the second one. You can tell by the head. You can see there's 2 little notches right here. See them right there? There's 2 little notches there. And the reason those are there is because on the inside of on the plate, on the base plate, they have added two little things on the edges there. You see a little wall sticking out there, right along the side, right here. right there. That is for the blade to rest again, so it won't rest against, so it won't move back. Yeah, it works. Unlike the other one, where you have to muscle that one down, this one you can finger tight it. At least this one you can. I don't have to muscle this one down, so that is an improvement. Those little walls are an improvement. But when you're putting this fidgety head cap on, if you're not careful and your finger hits the blade, it's going to pop it up over that little ridge, and you have to reset it again. With that said, I've got a leaf thorn that somebody sent to me, and that thorn has become one of my favorite razors. Somebody asked me the other day if I had to choose just one razor to stick with, it might be the thorn. I like it that much. With that said, the thorn, it opens and closes by itself. You don't have to guide it in anything, right? But if your finger hits that blade, it knocks it up over the ridge and knocks it out of place. So once you get it in there, you got to be careful where your fingers hit. Okay. Now this one, like I said, everything is, everything's touching. All's good. There's no, one video I saw of a version 2. The guy said his was smiling. Said the cap wasn't sitting straight, and you could clearly see on this side that it was going up. And when he turned it back like this, you could see the light from behind him coming through on the one side. Now I've got a light right here in front of me, and you cannot see light coming through there. That's all flush. No matter how. Thank you, Mac. Do you guys know these Mac gestures? Look at this one. This is my favorite. Yeah, metal. Okay. Anyway, those for Macintosh people. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to shave with this a couple times and then move it on its way. The one complaint I do have about this one is the when you tighten it down and you give that one last little turn, it feels real scratchy. That's a quality issue right there. So, let me point out another video that I saw, and I'll put a link to the video down below. The guy's name's Chris. He's in England. Sorry. Those gestures. I will put a link to his video down below, and you can go see what he says about his, because his has quite a few issues on it. Bad enough that he won't shave with it. Now, mine has none of the issues that his has. So I can't really give it a bad review. I mean, I know people out there want me to slander it, but how can I slander something that's not broken? I can only go by what I have. But like I said, I saw Chris's video. I'll link it below. You guys go check that out. His has some finish issues. The screw is rusted on the inside, before he's even used it. And he said he's not going to use it. So anyway, Pearl is a huge company, and we know that they can make quality products. That Pearl Flexi is a great razor. I love that. And yes, it found a new home. I got rid of it. So, it's not even in this house anymore. So anyway, that is, Pearl Sleek version 2. I'm not going to advise anybody to go run out and buy anything. Watch as many reviews as you can, read as many reviews as you can, and, make the decision for yourself. It's, on Pearl's website. With the stand, it's like $15, and without the stand, it's like $11. And you can buy whichever one you need, whichever one you want. So anyway, there we go. Version 1 and version 2 of the Sleek. And I'm going to do a couple shaves with this version 2. And if I find anything dodgy, I'll report back to you guys. So if you don't hear anything, that means I didn't find anything. All right, guys. Well, that is it for tonight. You guys have a great rest of the weekend. And people going to the Ohio meetup today, have a great time. Some of you may see me on video phone. Somebody's going to call and try to get me so I can talk to Mark Zarady, because, I really like that guy. All right. Okay, guys. Well, you have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Good night.